What's up, everyone, and welcome to this Facebook retargeting video. Now, Facebook retargeting plays a role in 5 to 10xing the amount of money that I'm able to make, the amount of ROI that I'm able to make from all of my marketing strategies, okay? So it's imperative that you understand that Facebook marketing and retargeting is key to success, all right? Now we're going to shift gears a little bit from drawing on my iPad because quite honestly, like I'm not used to drawing and my hand's really tired. And I want to walk you through a little funnel builder that I've used to show you how a retargeting funnel is built, okay? But essentially, before I go through that, I want to discuss what is Facebook retargeting. Once somebody clicks on your Facebook ad and they hit your Shopify store, they are then kind of like pixeled through Facebook. And this is how Facebook tracks everything that happens on their platform. So if somebody clicks on your Facebook ad, right, and goes to your Shopify store, that is tracked. And Facebook immediately puts every single customer that visits your Shopify store into a targeted list that you can display more ads to. So they take them out of all the crowd that's on Facebook, the billion people that are on Facebook, and they put them into a nice list for you so you can re-engage them and display more ads to them. Have you ever clicked on an ad before and then noticed 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days later that ad is everywhere? Like you click on a pair of shoes on a website and then all of a sudden every dang day you see that pair of shoes on everywhere you go. That you see that ad. It's following you around. That's what Facebook retargeting ads do, and they can literally 10x the amount of ROI you make off of these types of ads. So let me show you real fast how it works. So we know that Facebook is our traffic source, right? We're talking about Facebook retargeting. And what happens is we write a Facebook ad. This is typically how it goes, okay? I'm just going to zoom in. All right, we have a Facebook ad. This is our Facebook ad right here, okay? And somebody clicks on our Facebook ad and they end up on our Shopify store. All right, so this is our Shopify store right here. Now we're going to have people that hit our Shopify store. They're going to add the product to the shopping cart, and then they're going to get to the checkout page. And then if we're lucky, right, they're going to buy and they're going to end up on the thank you page. So this is kind of like the Shopify e-commerce funnel. Is people hit your Facebook ad, they go to the sales page, and I'll just kind of make all of this a little bit closer so you can see it all together. They add the product to the cart, they make their purchase, and then inevitably they end up on the receipt page, the thank you page. That's what we're looking at right now. But what happens is you have all of these people coming to your sales page, right? And coming to your checkout page that don't buy, right? They come, they look, they add to cart, but they never follow through and make the purchase. So if you have retargeting put on your Shopify store, here's what happens. Every time somebody visits your page, Shopify basically drops them into what's called let me just get rid of these real fast. What's called a retargeting audience. All right, I'm going to make this bigger if I can. Let's see if I can make it any bigger. They drop them into a retargeting audience. So everybody that visits this page here, boom, goes into a Facebook retargeting audience. Everybody that visits the checkout page, boom, they go into a retargeting audience. I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to grab my Facebook logo so you can just remember that this is a Facebook audience, okay? So they are dropping people into a Facebook retargeting audience. Now, forget about these. I'm going to hide them for a second, okay? This Facebook retargeting audience consists of everybody that visited your website, right, and did not purchase. Everybody that looked at the product and everybody that went to the checkout page, but they did not buy, all right? They are now in a targeted group of people on Facebook that you can display more ads to. And I think we would all agree that if we show people the ad for that same product, again, after they've already clicked and viewed it and they almost checked out, but they didn't actually buy, that if we re-engage them and say, hey, come back and finish your purchase, hey, come back and get a deal on this item, that we will get more sales, right? Because things happen. Like you're on you're shopping around, and maybe you have kids and your baby starts crying, or your dog starts going crazy, or the phone rings, somebody knocks on your door, a package gets delivered, you forget that you're late for something, and it stops you from making the purchase. So right here and right here is where that typically happens. The great thing about Facebook marketing is they drop every single person that visits your website into a Facebook retargeting list. So now what you can do is you build what's called a Facebook re-engagement ad, a Facebook retargeting ad, okay? And this ad right here, right, is saying something to the effect of, hey, come back and finish your purchase, or hey, get 10% off of these shoes, or this whatever, right? And rather than displaying your ad to everybody that's on Facebook again, you're saying only show this retargeting ad, boom, to these people, right? These people that were dropped in to this list that previously visited our sales page or our order form but did not buy, okay? And what we're doing is we're re-engaging these people with an ad and saying, come back and finish your purchase. And when we do that, they click on this ad and they go right back to the sales page for whatever the product is that they were previously shopping for, okay? So if this is an ad for a dog leash, then they're going to go back to the dog leash page. Does that make sense? Right. Now, once they come back to this dog leash page, right, over here, let me just kind of drop things down a little bit on the map. All right, so they click on our retargeting ad. They go to our dog leash page. This is the item they were previously looking at. All right, they're going to go back to the checkout process and become a buyer, hopefully. So the idea is to get them to now come back over here and purchase and become a buyer. And this is called Facebook retargeting. So you have your initial ad, right, that's prospecting customers, sending them to your Shopify store, sending them to the checkout page, and hopefully they're buying and going to getting their receipt. But then you have all of these people, right, that hit this page and hit this page that don't buy. They're just browsing around. But Facebook captures them and puts them in a list of retargeting. It's called a retargeting audience for you, right? They're coming down here into a Facebook list, okay? And now what you can do is you can hit them with more ads on Facebook saying, hey, come back, purchase this product. And boom, send them right back to the sales page, which in turn gets them to come back and buy and become a customer. And this is how I literally 5 to 10x my ROI on ads, because I'm able to re-engage customers that previously shopped on my store but did not finish their purchase and convince them to come back and buy again with Facebook retargeting. So Facebook retargeting is a key element to the profit cycle. What we have is people coming to our store, subscribing to our email list, getting Facebook retargeting ads. And if you set this all up properly, it's fully automated. Once you set it up, one single time, everybody that clicks on your ad and goes to your store and proceeds to the checkout page ends up on your Facebook retargeting list. And now you can have an ad that only hits these customers, the customers that were on this page and this page previously, say, hey, come back, right? Buy the item, finish your checkout, boom, turns them into buyers, and this is how you generate more sales. So, hope you enjoyed this training on Facebook retargeting, and this gives you a good idea of how Facebook retargeting works, how it can help build more profit for your business and help you build a long-term, more profitable business that's not here today and gone tomorrow, but here in the long run, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, just like my store. Once again, if you have not started your own e-commerce store with Shopify, below there should be a link somewhere where you can get your Shopify store, get started and build it. It takes less than 15 to 30 minutes to literally have your store all up on the internet and have a product on there. And I believe that the training I've provided for you today shows you the ins and the outs of the profit cycle of being successful with e-commerce and doing it the right way. So click below. There's a button to sign up for Shopify. There's also a special message that I've typed out below as well that I want you to read, because if you want more training on e-commerce and you really want me to show you how to build these types of ads and build an email list step by step by step, we have other trainings and we have other videos that you can go through where you can look over my shoulder basically and watch me do this. So any information on further training is below. This has given you a great overview of how Facebook retargeting works and how to build a big email list and the blueprint to success. Now, you've got to have your quick start. You've got to have your jump start, and you've got to implement all of this stuff. And it's very, very easy. But if you need more help, once you click below and you start your Shopify store, there's also going to be a link below where you can get more training from me and more of a quick start overview of me actually doing this stuff and building a store and setting it up. That's all below. I hope you enjoyed this Profit Power Hour mini series. And remember, when you go in and you get any product from me, any of my paid courses, you also get weekly trainings from me on my main Profit Power Hour training each and every week. So if you want live training from me every single Tuesday night at 9 p.m. EST, buy any of my courses, any of my paid trainings that you invest in, immediately make you become a free member of my main Profit Power Hour weekly training. So if that's something you're interested in, you'll get access to that if you go through any of my paid courses. Remember, the Shopify link is below to start your free store. And then there's a personal message from me below typed out where you can go and see any and all information, recap, all that good stuff to get started. Once again, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that you see the power of retargeting and how it can help you profit and 10x your ROI. And I hope to see you succeed with e-commerce in the future and that I am the mentor that helps you get there.